Hey, Ron, would you take a look at this computer real quick? I mean, look at that. Unbelievable, right? Harry's been back for what, a week? And he's got all kinds of viruses on his system. Unbelievable. Have you ever seen anything like this? It's not doing anything, but it's unsettling, isn't it? So, what do you think? Can you fix it? Hello, my name is MalO. This is Mordeth, a pretty famous Doom wad from 1997. Won one of the top 100 wads of all time, but more importantly, it's the namesake of the Mordeth Award. Often given to projects that take a long time to develop. As you can see here, I'm playing this in Eternity Engine rather than GZ Doom. You can tell because demos are working. Remember demos? Demos don't work in GZ Doom. They do work in Eternity, which is neat. Unfortunately, it's probably still going to break because I'm also running this with Autodevastata, a weapon mod with a new character by Adam Mace. This works exclusively in Eternity, which is, I don't know, pretty interesting. I don't see a lot of mods made for anything other than GZ Doom, frankly. Occasionally vanilla compatible stuff is like a challenge, but to see something made for Eternity is unique. So that's what we're doing today. Let's hop right in. Norman's Delight. So here we go. This is Mordeth, a a map set that's weird to get started. This was made before source ports were a thing. This was made very early on in Doom's lifespan, so things like these custom tree sprites, some of the other custom textures we're going to see in these maps. Oop, hop down this well. No secret for that, but there is stuff down here. A lot of this stuff was pretty difficult to get running in a Doom wad back then. So Mordeth actually comes with a little program that you're supposed to run that installs all this stuff for you. Luckily these days somebody has repackaged everything together in a way that makes it easier to run with source ports. Hey, check this out. 1997, we got a little 3D bridge. It doesn't work how you might expect. You still can't go under it. Nope. But you know, it's cool. It's certainly there. All right. The other thing about Mordeth is it's got kind of a weird gimmick that I'm not certain I like all that much. These maps are big on exploration. Unnecessary exploration, optional exploration. A good like 50% of some of the maps that I've played in Mordeth are not required to actually finish the map. Sometimes I'm super into that. So when I heard that was the case with Mordeth, I thought I would like it. I've played a couple of these maps and I don't know, the way it's implemented here, I'm not a huge fan of. Rather than feeling like cool optional stuff that rewards exploration, whoops, where did you come from? It ends up just feeling labyrinthine. You just get lost in all these optional extra pathways, alternate rooms that don't actually lead anywhere. I don't know. It's fine. It's 1997. I think the main problem with designing your maps that way is probably the textures here. Mordeth has got a lot of brown and green. It's got a very strong aesthetic to it. It's very stylish. It's got the whole castle in the swamps look to everything, which I think is fine. But if you're gonna combine that with a lot of optional areas, it makes navigating a little tricky. But it is cool though. Like, look at that. Look at the ceiling there. That window up there. That. Forget cool for 1997. That's still cool today. This rug made out of sectors is really neat. I mean, I just love a good library map. So, you know, I'll complain, but it's not all bad. As for Autodevastata here, this is in beta, but it's still pretty cool. I don't know how much of it is a stylistic choice and how much of it is the fact that it's in beta and how much of it is it running an Eternity engine, but it makes some pretty unique choices. It does feature reloading, but it doesn't actually show you how much ammo you have in your gun. So you've got to kind of count your shots. Reloading on guns like the shotgun as well, there's no, you know, it doesn't matter how many shells you fire, you're always going to reload 2. It's the same animation every time. You know, there's 1 shot gone, but reloads 2. Let's empty out 3. Reloads 2. I don't know. It's a little more vanilla-like as a result than a lot of other gameplay mods. Which sometimes is just what you need. When you want a fresh take on Doom, but you don't want to completely break a map's delicate balance, something like this is actually kind of nice. And the sprites, the animations, they're all great. The sounds are lovely. I love this shotgun. It's just really punchy sounding without being loud. A lot of weapon mods I've played recently have just been overly loud. And I think this is a great example of how to make your guns sound punchy and powerful without blowing out the eardrums. Yes. Also just like that big chain gun sprite. That's fun. Here we go. What's over here? Fire axe. Fire axe, I think, replaces the chainsaw. Unfortunately, it's not very good. Oh, no. Yeah, that takes a few too many hits for my liking. But, you know, the chainsaw itself is not very good either, so that's fair. I'm also used to GZ Doom's melee combat at this point, which does a lot to make it more bearable than Doom's combat normally is. Oh, wait. Shells on the other side here. There we go. I'm not playing with mouse look, or not vertical look anyway. Eternity takes a more vanilla approach. It's got a software renderer, so you've got that gross Y shearing when you look up and down. So I just turn that off. It makes me a little seasick. Speaking of which, what is it? That's a little better. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Eternity's got a really narrow field of view. I went looking for information about it, and it seems like Eternity calculates its field of view perhaps incorrectly, according to some of the stuff I was seeing. It's about 20 degrees narrower than it should be at any given time. That combined with the more accurate huge status bar down there and the no vertical mouse look tends to make me feel a little claustrophobic. Let me know how you feel about this field of view, by the way. It's a very different thing. A comfortable field of view to play with and a comfortable field of view to actually watch. And I never know how to hit a good balance there. I think I've done it with my GZ Doom installation, but Eternity's going to be a new bit of trial and error for me, so go ahead and leave me some feedback if you'd like. Great maze. Oh, it's not just the UAC anymore. These castles are doing it now too. What do you think is in that bottom crate? That tiny one there. the wide flat one. That's old-timey IKEA furniture, just flat packed for castles in there. Here we go, into the vents. Oh, energy cells, all right. I don't think Mordeth gives you a plasma gun until quite a bit later. Oop, so these energy cells are kind of just for continuous players. Just hold on to those and hoard them for now, I suppose. Alright, where am I going? Get me out of this crate maze. 2 for 1, nice. Yep. Oop, down the laundry chute. The hell was that sound? Pool ghost. Are these explosive? I don't think so. Yeah, they're just decorative barrels. Interesting. You can push them around. Oop. Grenade launcher. Oh! Alright, well that's... Don't use that indoors. Neat. Alright. So Mordeth does have some custom enemies. I didn't think they'd be showing up this early. I've played these opening couple of maps before. I've never found this secret before. I didn't realize those guys were in here. That's kind of cool. So I guess there's a bit of a reward for doing some exploration. You get to see the custom enemies early, you get to blow yourself up with the grenade launcher early. Oh, I love that you use that blue skull as the blue key door. No, just gonna stay open now? Okay. That's not a blue key indicator, normally. Not in Vanilla Doom and not in a lot of WADs that I've played. But I always think it is, because it's blue. Right? It's a blue skull. You'd think you'd need the blue skull for it, but you don't. Most of the time. I feel pretty good about Mordeth using it to indicate a blue skull. That means I'm not the only one who thinks that. Oh, hold on. Yeah, the reloading in this mod is interesting, because the shotgun's not that much more powerful than it normally is. Do these? Oh, they do break. Nice. So the reloading kind of is just a handicap here. I have no idea if the intention for this mod eventually is to make it more powerful, to continue sort of developing that side of it, or if it's always going to be a sort of vanilla style. I don't know. Either way, though, I kind of like it the way it is. It's a nice little middle ground. All right. Nice little scrolling exit signs. Looks like a 90s high school cafeteria, but in a medieval castle. Prelude to damnation. Yeah, only 62% of the secrets, so there's a lot of extra stuff hidden in these maps for those who feel like doing a little exploring. As usual, I'm just happy to get out of there in one piece. Hang on, let me go ahead and get to a safe spot here and save. Yeah, there we go. I gotta remember Eternity. That's a different mod. The Eternity engine handles things differently from GZ Doom. GZ Doom holds your hand a lot when it comes to saving. It auto-saves at the start of every level and such. And I still end up in bad situations forgetting to save, so I'm really gonna have to stay on the ball. Running with this source port. No secret and not even anything down here this time. That's disappointing. Hello. This map is one that I have gotten very lost in before. This map actually is what inspired me to hop into Eternity's settings and make my map a little easier to look at. I really appreciate the amount of customization they let you do. I know GZ Doom does it too, but it comes kind of pre-customized. Eternity's map comes looking exactly like Vanilla Doom did, but it still allows you to tinker with it, which is really great. What's going on down there? You see that? Some sprite is rendering wrong. Uh-oh. I've never seen that before. Interesting. What is that? Tree of some kind, probably. No idea why that's happening. All right. So the key to this map is kind of in the title. It's called the Four Stairs, and that comes from this central area where you've got these four staircases heading up into different sections of the castle. Oh, I'm gonna die. And kind of through exploring those four separated sections, you eventually find your keys and make your way out. Which is a great concept in theory. The problem I have with it is, again, that everything just kind of looks samey. It's all very green and brown. So despite having four distinct areas to go to throughout this map, I find that I, at least, tend to get lost in them. They all sort of run together. Actually, in that way, my choice to run this in Eternity may in fact be hurting the experience slightly. GZ Doom's hardware rendering does a lot of cool stuff with the colors that some people don't like. I actually kind of do. If you see like the color banding going into the darkness, that's something GZ Doom handles differently if you want it to. This looks a lot more like Vanilla Doom did. But it does cause a lot more brown to happen. Look at the red. As that fades away into the darkness, it turns brown. And that's just the way Doom's palette is. But this is already a very green and brown map, and Eternity's more faithful rendering of the maps results in it looking even browner. Oh well. We'll get through it. I guess it's unfair to say Eternity is making this... I didn't use these words, but uglier than it should be. It's not. Frankly, this is how Mordeth would have looked back when it was designed. If anything, GZ Doom's hardware rendering would have made it look wrong. Yeah, but then it's all preferences, right? There are some people who, for them, the Doom experience is stuff like that color banding that I don't particularly like. For them, I'm sure the true color rendering of GZ Doom is some kind of heresy. I don't know how obvious it is just watching the gameplay, but do you kind of get what I mean with everything looking sort of samey in this map? I have, let's see, killed about half the enemies. I've explored a good chunk of this map. I don't really have any direction. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, give me that armor that's over there. There we go. Like, that's fine. You don't need to tell the player right off the bat where they need to go and what they need to do. But at least with a linear map, it's obvious that moving forward is making progress. With a map that's a little more open-ended like these, there's no such thing as, you know, forward as a direction. So I tend to feel a lot better when you're making the progress more obvious to me in a map that's this open-ended. Alright, well, that's one of the stairs explored. Let's move on to the next one. More brown. Hey, there's a soul sphere in there. Let's see if we can find a way to get to that. Another library. This was a very well-read swamp kingdom at some point, I'm sure, before the zombies moved in. We teleporting in the fireplace? I heard that. Oh. Can I go there? Yes, I can. Ooh! Okay. Alright. It's a very high-tech teleporter for a place like this. Where are we going? Cool. Oh no! Well, that didn't go to a good place at all. Alright, here we are back in the library again. This is kind of where I was headed, right? Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is exactly where I want to be. Gotta remember there's a chain gunner in there. Oh. Okay. I think I left one of them behind. There's another chain gunner in there. But, oh. No, he didn't follow me. He teleported somewhere. No doubt to that secondary location where I got killed last time. But I'm going in with a soul sphere this time, so... Yeah, that's better. Oop. Ooh, another chain gunner. Yeah. The chain gunners in Mordeth don't drop chain guns, interestingly enough. I always think that's a pretty neat change when I see it. I know some people get really annoyed about it. I killed a chain gunner, I can't take his chain gun? Well, it does offer the map maker a little more control over when they give you access to weapons. Ooh! I have no idea where that guy's shooting at me from. There he is. It's kind of neat because it allows you as the map author to use an enemy like the chain gunner without worrying about giving your player that weapon to play with if you're not ready for them to have that yet. It is a weird inclusion in Mordeth because you can get the chain gun in the first map. So maybe that's a balancing act that plays out a little nicer if you're pistol starting. There's an arrow up there on the ceiling, you see that? Ugh. Worst map ever. Worst Doom 2 city map. Mordeth. Although maybe making that change to the chain gunners makes, you do find the chain gun in map 1 in a secret, so maybe it makes that secret more valuable if the chain gunners don't drop them in map 2. I can see that. That makes sense. I found a number of, oh, this is right back to the start. Dang it. I found a couple of locked red doors now. And still no sign of that red key, huh? Oh, alright. That slime hurts me. The green goo in other parts of the level doesn't hurt me. Good thing somebody left their hazmat suit behind at this castle. Let's grab that. All right. Safe. Oh, there's the red key. Good. Another suit. Kind of a shame you have to pick that one up. The one I already had wasn't even close to running out yet. Feels a little wasteful to pick up that second one right away. Oh, can I? Okay, good. Can still get up there. Yeah, give me the armor. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's that arrow. Okay. Blue armor, nice. That slow dramatic reveal had me expecting an enemy of some kind. That was much better than I thought it was gonna be. Oh no, get me out of here before this runs out. Oh, this is the wrong place. How do I get out of here? Doesn't this lower something? Here we go. Yeah, okay, I guess technically this green goo texture is a different one than the one that damages you, but I mean, come on, they're both green goos. That's the last thing this map needed was more green. That would have been a great opportunity to throw in a different color, put some lava, put some boiling blood. If you want a damaging floor. Nope, more green goo. Ooh. Caco Hive. Where did he go? Alright, well, we've got a Caco wandering around somewhere now. That's fun. Look at that. This lava doesn't hurt you. Alright. Oh, there he is. Alright. I was worried I was going to have to go looking for you. Thanks for not wandering too far, Mr. Caco. Oh. Alright. I saw these shells up here. I thought this would be a secret. It's just an optional red key door, I guess. What is that? 2 of the 4 stairs that I've explored now. Let's start on the others. Nope, this one I've been to before. Alright. Oh, it's beginning. I'm getting super lost. Oh, I've been here too. Have I explored all 4 stairs? I hear monsters. Where are they? When in doubt, just head in the direction where you hear monsters. There we go, whole herd of pinkies. Oh, oh! Yeah, this is a rare case where a weapon mod actually makes the enemies more dangerous. Fighting a pinky herd like that with a shotgun is... It's trickier than a super shotgun, but it's not an impossible task. Just throwing in the need to reload automatically makes a herd of pinkies like that more deadly. What was that? I heard something's opening when I do that. Is it just these things? Are they lowering down to themselves every time I cross this? Maybe. I think so, yeah. Every line on this sector here has that action set up individually, I think. So every time I cross one of them, they're all do once actions. So I think I've now crossed all of them. So they're not gonna do it again. But that's weird. That's a weird little quirk of Vanilla Doom compatibility, I suppose. Mordeth was originally created for Vanilla Doom. It would have to be, because it was created before source ports existed. Technically, it's still in development. There's no episode 2 yet. And as far as I know, there's still an intention to do that eventually, or at least the author hasn't given up on it. There's been no official announcement that the project is dead. But I believe the intention is now to make Mordeth an Eviternity exclusive mod. It isn't, as it currently stands. But I think the point is to make it one eventually. Which is part of why I chose to play this in Eviternity. What is that? Oh, an auto map. Son of a bitch. So if you don't grab that auto map, can you just leave? Do I have to, like... Are there other yellow keys on the map? Do I have to go find, like, unmarked secrets? Is the auto map like, haha, you can't leave, now go find the switch that lowers these bars again? That's such a dick move. Maybe those bars raise regardless and tell you, hey, go find the yellow key before you leave. And I just did it in slightly the wrong order. Okay, where am I headed? Where are there secrets that I haven't found yet? There appears to be one down here. Yeah, this door. How do I open that? Not like that. Okay. Give me a second here. Let me explore around a bit. Oh. Weird. Okay, this is right back in the room where I got the yellow key. There's a switch now. That opens this door. Okay. And it's not a secret, it's just a single zombie closet? Did finding that switch open the exit? Maybe? God, this yellow key seems to have just unleashed all the cacos. This whole map is just full of cacos now. They're everywhere. Yeah, look at that. Now the yellow bars are down. Cacos! Alright, that's a really weird secret. Or maybe not secret? I'm not sure. The progression in Mordeth is weird. I won't go as far as to say it's cryptic, but it is sometimes confusing. 1997, everybody. Hey, we'll be back next time with more Mordeth and Autodevastata in Eternity Engine. I'll see you later. Until then, you take it easy.